opinions and views expressed by individuals during this broadcast are their own and may not be the opinions of this network, their group, or other organization they may be involved with.
Rise and shine, it's marijuana time. Your morning wake and bake show, and it's time to get high. Rise and shine, it's marijuana time. Your morning wake and bake show here on NOK Network.
Love you, brother. Awesome, dude. That was a good hit.
What's good, Brother Ron? Good morning, good morning. This is my baby, Terrapin. You know that Grateful Dead song? Terrapin Station. Here we go, baby. Much love.
Happy 420 this man. Light him if you got him.
Rise and shine, it's marijuana time. Your morning wake and bake show, and we're here to get high.
Good morning, all. Winnie the Rottweiler and the Frog Father GJL enjoying his bong. Oh, that was a good one. Peace, everyone. Take care.
Cheers, everybody. Dennis Warner.
Cheers.
Rise and shine, it's marijuana time. Your morning wake and bake show here on NOK Network.
Oh, hey there, everyone. Good morning, good morning. Welcome, everyone, to this morning's episode of Rise and Shine. It's marijuana time. Your morning wake and bake show right here on NOK Network. And I am your joint host, Ron McNabb, and we're going to have so much fun this morning smoking with our like-minded friends. Welcome, everyone. We're at episode 164 for this Wednesday, April the 12th. Not 26. Jeez, we haven't had 420 yet. Here I'm already getting past there. We're at April 16, folks. We are 4 days away from 420. And for those who don't know yet, I will be hosting our the NOK Network 420 special again this year. Last year I hosted it. The network usually holds a 420 special where we smoke in 420 from coast to coast, starting with Newfoundland, where Aaron is there, Aaron Drake, and working our way right through across over to BC. So we're going to be on from about 2:30 Eastern time till about 7, minimum 7:30. 7:30, 4:30, 5:30, 6:30. Yeah, 7:30 Eastern time to catch the 420 for the BC out there. And we got KC Slide in the house. Saying good morning, peeps. Good morning, welcome. Tuning in. They're tuning in from Rumble this morning. So good morning. And so yeah, the 420 special. What we do is I've already been working on my list here, going off my list from last year. So what I'm going to do is I've started writing out the time slots for each 420 and writing down people's names, who's going to be joining me up on screen live for a few minutes or however long, right? That sounds pretty sweet. Looking forward to 420, right? So, Aaron, if you wanted to come up live with me at your 420 or any 420 or really any time during the show, that would be great too. I'm going to put out an official invite in a post probably later today, either later today or tomorrow. I'll put out a post asking for people to reach out to me, to message me, and I'll put your name on a list. And when I got that list all compiled, and I've got the studio created for it in StreamYard as we come up to 420, I will shoot you off a message with a link to the studio. And when it's your time to come in, you just click on that link, and I'll see you pop into the studio here at the bottom, and I'll bring you up on screen. So I'm looking forward to that again this year. And last year was the first year I ever hosted anything like that, and it was pretty cool. It was really cool. It was supposed to be just a 5-hour show. We ended up going for 7 hours. I never left this. I left the seat, but I never left the room. And no, I didn't go to the washroom in my room either. I don't have it's only like a 10 by 11 room here. And here I'm chatting away. We're 2 minutes away to 7:10 this morning, folks. Actually, we're 1 minute away. We're 1 minute away, 7:10. So why don't we get ourselves ready? And saying that, what is everyone smoking on this snowy morning? It's a snowy morning for me. Not a sunny morning, snowy morning. But winter's just about released its grip on us. And I think this is going to be the last colder, more yuckier day. Here on up from here on out, right? So let's bring up the dual cam for 7:10, shall we? We're about 15 seconds away. So I'm excited for that show coming up on Sunday. And I got more to talk about all the 420 stuff in a moment. But for now, we're going to do this. Cheers. Happy 710 Easties. Light them up if you got them, folks. And You know, I always say, if you don't got them, well, this bud's for you. Cheers. Oh, but I forgot that was the plague. Oh. And Aaron's saying, taking the first taste of coffee, just woke up 13 minutes ago. And we skipped over one, fixing to smoke a mix of all three strains. Right on. And those three strains, those three strains are Biscotti Platinum Kush, Biscotti Platinum Purple, and Burnt Chem Dog. Uh-oh. Aaron's going to get himself all burnt this morning. He starts, when he gets that joint rolled, and starts hauling back on that joint. He might find himself going for a very nice sleep today. Very nice nap, right? If it keeps up the snowing today, I might just take a nap later. Actually, I probably will take a nap. Because I'm going crazy like a madman lately with shows. Monday, let's see, that was 2 days ago. We did the Rise and Shine, It's Marijuana Time, and we did Ganja News Update. Tuesday, yesterday, we did Rise and Shine, It's Marijuana Time, Row 420, and I filled in for Tara on Psychedelic Reporters with Hobbies, Puppets. So there was 3 shows in the bag yesterday. Today, I got this show here, but then I'm going to guest joint host on the Peace News and Views panel show tonight. All things 420, past and present, and I'm going to take that opportunity to speak out about the 420 show we did last year, saying how great of a time we all had, and invite everyone to come up on screen with me again for this 420 on Sunday. So it's going to be a great show tonight. We've got Hobbies Puppets, I believe, coming on. He's also going to be at a 420 event. So this tonight's show is also it's a chance for anyone who's coming on up to I think within the network or whatever, to talk about anything that you got 420 coming up, right? So Hobbies Puppets is going to be going. Hobbies, for those of you who already know and those who don't, he's one of our he's our Saturday night IWK 710 Daily Session joint host. He also does Psychedelic Reporters on Tuesdays with Tara Simpson at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, which is reporting on psychedelic news, psychedelic medicine in the news, right? And he's going to an event in New Orleans. He lives down in Louisiana. He's going to New Orleans, and someone who is sponsoring that event is most likely going to come on tonight's show as well. So that's going to be pretty cool, because what Hobbies and I were talking about last night after we did our show last night, because we did live. The news shows usually are pre-recorded, but every once in a while, a live show is able to work out in the schedule for us. So I love doing the live news shows. I really do. Although we don't really get a chance to talk to the viewers very much, because if we'll acknowledge that we've got guests, like viewers watching, right? But we're not going to comment on every comment and that, because we'd really never get through the news. Sometimes it's hard to get through all the news we got anyway, as it is. The odd time we've got to skip a story, right? I hate doing that. I really hate skipping stories, but sometimes we get stories. It's not because we don't have to skip a story because we've goofed up or whatever, we're too long on a story. No, some stories just require a little bit more extra time to talk about, right? Okay, let's see. LOL, I was having a chat with Pickled Chicken last night in the hours. He's probably going to pop in soon enough, right? Unless he's already asleep. He said he was going to be up all night. That triple mix got me to sleep. Triple mix, right? Yeah, Pickled, he sleeps weird hours. I do sometimes too, because I almost did an all-nighter in the studio last night, but I thought, no, you know what? I need to go to bed. So I went to bed probably about 12:30ish. But I was thinking about staying up, but So anyways, let's see, it's 7:16. We got 4 minutes to 4:20. Shall I talk about more 420? Yeah, so I'll continue talking what I was saying about Hobbies. So Hobbies is going to be down at this event in New Orleans, and he knows the sponsor of the event really well. He's actually with them right now, Little Boxes. And we got Mikey James in the house. Mikey. He's tuning in saying, Ronnie Mac. Good morning, Ron and everyone. Hump day today, everyone. Well, what am I doing here then? Good morning, right? Good morning, Mikey. Good morning, Mikey. Sorry you have to deal with a little bit of snow out there this morning. Hey, we'll show you we'll show you right now what it looks like outside. I took this video 6:34 this morning. So here we go. We'll get back to talking about hobbies in a second for 420. Really? You're funny, Mikey. There's Freya.
Hey, Freya. Freya, say hi to everyone.
She didn't want to say hi.
Freya.
She's being shy.
Freya. Hey. Oh, you don't want to say hi. You shy?
Garbage day in my neck of the woods. Same here. Except I do have a little bit of garbage. I got some electronics garbage to take to the dump that I've been meaning to take for a while. It's just a few things sitting on a few old fans, an old set of wireless headphones. They actually still work, but we paid $20 for them. I shouldn't really get rid of those. They still work. I got these. The Bluetooth ones. I paid $20 for them. They're regular like $100 Canadian Tire. They were on sale just before Christmas. But yeah, hobbies. So so this is what hobbies reminds Mikey of. So yeah, garbage day. I'm gonna hit the dump today. I think I'm gonna also look for some more wood that we can use to build some stuff around here, right? Free wood. We had ours yesterday. It's cold out though right now, right? So you had snow yesterday. Yeah, we were supposed to get a lot more yesterday, and that didn't happen. We were supposed to get a lot of rain on Monday, and that never happened. That's the Facebook show this morning. Yeah, that's right. Aaron's over on Facebook again. Aaron was over on YouTube for a little while there. But anyways, we got about 20 seconds to 420 here. So we're going to get ourselves all ready. So Hobbies is going to pop in with me live on Sunday, hopefully, stage side from this event. So it's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be a banging show. And there we go, folks. Happy 420. Westies, light them up if you got them, folks. And we got John Rando in the house. Good morning. Good morning. Happy 420, brother. Happy 420. So cheers, everyone. Light them up if you got them. There you go. So happy 420, Westies, right? Happy 420, beautiful British Columbia, California, wherever else it's 420 right now. But hey, it's always 420 somewhere, right? Like I say in my house, it's always weed o'clock in my house. Always. I may run out of a lot of things in this house within a month. I might run out of milk. I might run out of potatoes. I might run out of carrots. I might run out of even, yes, meat. But guess one thing I will never, ever run out of ever again. That's weed. I will never run out of it again. As long as I'm growing, I'm smoking. Great. And that is honestly such a great feeling, and it's something honestly I am very appreciative and hooking on to Rasta Rhino, the attitude of gratitude man that I call him. I have a lot of gratitude for the fact that I am able to grow my own good, clean medicine, right? You'll never run out of live, right? Run, 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 Forrest, run. That's an awesome movie. Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump. That reminds me, when I went to Sheridan College years ago, I did a pre-apprenticeship training course for industrial millwright. And one of the guys in the class, we nicknamed him Forrest. This guy should have been kicked out of class. He should have been kicked out of class. Now, we joked about it and all that, but he should not have been there. He was, love, never run out of love, right? I'll never ever run out of love too. Growing cannabis is good for my mental health, right? Here's one thing I find that helps with regards to that. When you're struggling and having a hard time with your mental health, all you can think of is you. Everything's so bad. Everything sucks, right? All the focus is on you and what you can't have or whatever. Life is just so shitty for you. You don't want to really take care of anyone else. You can barely take care of yourself sometimes, right? And I'm speaking from experience here, folks. Speaking from experience. And when you start taking care of a plant, that plant don't talk back to you. That plant, it might give you troubles with struggling to grow, but you're the one that's in control. So when everything in your life seems out of control, when you can control that little, I don't have a plant here, or I should always have like a little plant and veg sitting in here. Always. I should always have one growing. Right? But when you hold that plant in your hand, you are the world to that plant. Right? But when you start putting your attention to that plant, it's amazing how much your own worries and that fade away. Right? Because you're taking care of that plant. You're giving life, helping give life to someone, to something else. And that's the other thing. Gives you something to do besides doing chores. Because when you're having a hard time with mental health, who the fuck wants to pick up the vacuum? Who the fuck wants to wash the dishes yet again? Right? Who wants to pick up that dust rag? Dust the shelves off. Get something else to break up that thing there, right? Gives a bit of change of perspective on things. Jenkins off is good. Jenkins? Or it must be not Jenkins. Not Jenkins. You being a jerk? You jerking off there, Mike? Jerking off there, Mikey, with me? Just kidding. It's good for your mental health, even if you do have a girlfriend or wife, but no one ever talks about that. And John Rando says he's over on not YouTube, Rumble. Say this platform's crazy. You pay for the plus package or whatever it's called, and you still get ads because they are sponsored. Oh, geez. Currently, turning on the grow lights. Right on. Jerking fucking phone hates me, right? Oh, I know what it was. You're too busy jerking off, so your phone was shaking there. Thank God I've already got cannabis already busted up, right? Right. So, folks, we're going to go to break in a moment. And, hey, Mikey, it's your lucky day. We get to fuck the news again today. We get to fuck the news. We're not doing the news. So, folks, we're going to go to break in just a moment. We're going to have this toke here. And when we get back, we'll get you moving and grooving. And then we'll have a bit more of a chill and chat. And we'll see you till the end of the show. But for now, we got to go to break. But first, we got to take care of business right here. Right? So, what does I say? Fire in the bowl. Fire in the bowl. Cheers. Rockfather says, Canadoc talks about the benefits of growing for the mind, right? It's amazing what it can do, really. But although I will speak also from experience on this, sometimes if you're having that tough of a time with your mental health, sometimes you don't even want to get up to go water your plants. Right? Sometimes it happens. So if I just want to make this clear, if something like that happens, don't get mad at yourself. Even if a plant dies or is not doing too well, don't get mad at yourself. It is what it is, right? At least you're doing what you're doing, right? That's got to count for something. And remember, as I've always said before, a quote that I heard, I'm going to probably botch it up a bit, but I'll do my best. A quote from Mel Robbins. She's a podcaster, motivational speaker, and whatnot. A couple of her podcasts really, really changed my life. And were extreme beneficial tools in me understanding about mental health as well and stuff. So through all the bad days and times that you've been through, you're still here, right? So obviously that has to count for something. But it actually counts for a lot because you're still here. That means you've pushed through every single one of those bad times and you've made it. You've got through to the other side. Even though when you were going through it, you didn't see how it was going to be, right? But that's the thing. There's always going to be stresses and struggles in life. It's how we respond to that, right? But you can't respond in an appropriate way if you don't have the tools there, right? If you don't have the proper inputs. It's like taking a growing weed, right? You got that little seedling there in your grow cabinet. You don't have a fan on it. You're looking at it, you're watering it. You come in, you water it. You water it. You water it. But you don't have a fan on it. Your inputs, you've got the wrong inputs. You put too much water, because then when you come in the next day and that plant's like this. You wonder what happened. Well, you gave it too much water. Your intentions were good, but you gave it too much water. And your intentions were good. You're wanting to grow a plant, but you didn't give it a fan, right? The fan, even though it's a stress on the plant, it's there to serve a purpose. It helps strengthen the stalk of the plant, helps get the cell walls of the plant, the cells in the walls of the plant getting all happy and building themselves stronger, right? Just a little bit of water at a time. And Aaron says, all stuck together this morning, the weed, all that resin, right? I love sticky weed. Wayne Palmer, he had some weed that he was rolling the other day. And I think we're going to smoke some platinum cookies. We're going to go to break in just a moment, folks. I completely forgot. We got sidetracked there. But getting back onto that quote. So you made it through 100% of your bad times. Well, that's a pretty good damn track record, right? 100% of the times you've made it through each of those bad times. Each of those times that you thought when you were going through it, you weren't going to get through it. You thought, no, this is it. I don't know what's going to happen, right? But you're here. That counts for everything. That counts for everything. Anyways, cheers, folks. We've still got a few minutes left. We'll let it go through another 2 minutes and a bit, and then we'll go to break. So I'll take the loop off there. So cheers. Fire in the bowl. If you're still here, it's because you have a purpose, right? Whether you know it or not. For years, I always had a struggle with that one. What's my purpose? Why am I here? I know now. At least for the time being, I know. Jeez. It's what I'm doing right here, right now. Sitting here right now in this very seat, right now speaking. You know why? Because that's all I have. That's all I have. 2 seconds ago, that's gone. I'm never getting that time back. 100% gone. So why Why cry over the past? The future? 2 minutes from now? I don't know if I'm going to be here. I'm going to be putting the commercial on, right? I'm hoping that I'm coming back saying, hey, welcome back, everyone. But the fact of the matter is, whether we want to talk about it or not, at any time, any of us can be gone just like that. For any reason. Car accident, slip and fall and you hit your head, anything. Or part of your body just decides, no, we're done. Boom. You're down. Never coming back again. So, future, yeah, it's good to make plans for the future, set goals and have something to shoot for, right? Because that's how you grow. But the right now is the only thing that we have. So you got to make the right now count, right? And the right now, folks, saying all that, the right now is we're going to go to break. And yes, I'm coming back. I'm going to say, welcome back, everyone, to this morning's episode of Rise and Shine. At least I'm planning on it. But 100%, right? It's probably true. You're never guaranteed tomorrow. Exactly. I'm not even guaranteed 5 minutes from now. I hope I'm here 5 minutes from now. But so anyways, folks, we're going to go to break. We will be back in less than 5 minutes. We'll be back in 4 minutes and 20 seconds. And when we get back, we're going to get you moving and grooving, folks. And then we'll continue this great chill and chat that we've been having throughout the whole show. It's been a different show today. I've been kind of liking it. So anyways, cheers, folks. We're going to go to break and we'll be right back. And we do have some new sponsors and new commercials up. So here we go. I'm not sure which one this is, but I did every one of the other three yesterday. So I'm going to go with the fourth commercial that we got set up here. I'm not sure if this one contains any new ones. So I'm seeing this for the first time. So cheers. We'll be right back, folks.
Are you frantically pounding away on your keyboard these days? To discuss your views, share your passions, teach a skill, or share a craft to the masses on social media. Podcasting is a bright light that can help you reach a diverse audience. And the NOK Network can help. Even if you have no experience, NOK Network will work with you to develop your content to air on our diverse network to reach a wide audience, allowing us to grow together. Podcasts are aired on multiple platforms simultaneously across social media and streaming sites live through our network. Contact us and let's chat about how we can help you develop your podcast and join the NOK team.
Hey, hi, my name is John Mark, aka Sublimator Warrior, and I would like to welcome you to Smoke Signal in Tyendinaga.
One dab make your whole dome drip sweat. One dab make the homies all dip set.
Smoke Signals, Tyendinaga.
Smoke Signals, Tyendinaga.
Smoke Signals, Tyendinaga.
Ooey, ooey, gooey, that's a sticky dab. Sticky dab. Might just have to put this one on Instagram.
Smoke Signals, Tyendinaga.
Hold it in, feel it in your wrist.
Smoke Signals, Tyendinaga.
Check us out in Tyendinaga. 55 Highway 49 in Tyendinaga. It's on the res, and we're open from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 7 days a week.
Advertising space available at NOK. Contact us for a rate sheet at NOK Network.com. Send us a message on our social media platforms or email us at info@NOKnetwork.com.
Now we get back to the show.
And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to this morning's episode of Rise and Shine. It's Marijuana Time, your morning wake and bake show right here on NOK Network. And again, we are at episode 164 for this Wednesday, April the 16th, 2025. So, see, I am back. I'm here in the present, right? Not here in the future. Certainly not here in the past. I'm here right now. So, welcome back, everyone. We're going to get moving and grooving, folks. And wasn't that some cool new sponsors there? We got higher education. We got the Happy Crafters and the regular sponsor, Smoke Signals, there on that commercial. So, Happy Crafters, did you see that shirt? Did you see the shirt? The show background is on that shirt, as is Grow 420. So that's pretty cool. And I'm picking up one of those shirts this Friday. I'm going to be meeting Kim in Trout Creek, about a half hour from here, and she's got a little package for me. And in that package is included is that shirt, a wee bit Irish. So all the network joint hosts, you're getting a shirt, and so that's going to be cool. I'm going to wear my shirt on. Well, I'm going to wear that shirt at one point. I'll probably open the show on the 420 on the 420 special. I'll probably open the show wearing that shirt. I usually change up some other shirts too, right? And Slap Nasty Entertainment as well is in the closing. Good morning, Kim. Good morning. And did you have any more issues with that bear last night? That was pretty fucking scary. Jeez. Fuck, man. Holy crap. Yeah, folks, Kim and her husband, Steve, they live out in the bush. Literally, they live in a mobile home with an addition built on as a temporary accommodations right now until they built their house. And they literally live out in the bush, out in 150 acres, right? And as it is, the bears are starting to wake up, getting around. Moved on. Good. That's pretty scary, though, man. They had a bear up on the roof. I think Kim was saying she kind of figures it was a baby. So, well, hopefully you don't have that anymore. Come that close. I'm surprised it actually came that close because of the dogs. But then again, I remember a little while back, your son Graham had to fight off the bear with one of your dogs. Was it Sunny? I think it was Sunny. Aaron just using measuring tape to check out the size of the plants. Blue pimp juice is between 15 to 17 inches high. Wow. That plant's just pimping along, eh? We had a polar bear walking on the roads here in Newfoundland last week. What? Jeez. Now, those things are known to hunt humans. They're known to hunt humans. Good. They captured the bear and released him near sea ice. Sunny, yeah. I kind of figured it was Sunny. Jeez, that's scary, man. But hey, I think you'd rather deal with the wild animals out in the bush than the wild animals in the city any day. I know I sure would. Right? All right, we're going to get moving and grooving, folks. We're going to get moving and grooving, but not before this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Come on. Get those arms moving. Get those legs grooving, folks. Come on. That's it. Now we're all moving and grooving together. Keep hitting my light up here. All right, we're going to have to play the bong sax here. All right, fire in the bowl. I forgot to put it in front of the cam. Come on. Cheers, everyone. All right, we're going to come sit down. And we got a few comments here. What do we got? We got a bunch of comments here. Get this down. Sonny dug out the early den. Yeah, that's right. Sonny dug out the den early spring last year. That's right. That was last year. Come back just to full screen. That bear visit happens in the MAC, right? Well, you guys are living. Well, me too. I'm living in the bear's house. I'm living in the bear's territory. I'm the one who moved in to his area, not the other way around. There's a few on the rock this year, eh? Polar bears. Now I know why that music's so loud. I had the speaker facing right at me. I had it wrong. There we go. Now that sounds right. I kept looking at my volume and it's like, okay, I have the volume where it normally is and it seems like louder than what it is. Yeah, that's why I had the speaker pointed straight at me. Aaron says, yeah, man, I wouldn't want to walk and see polar bear. I'd be out of there. Yeah, me too. 100% LOL. Can't remember what that one was about, but yeah, this is the first I seen this year. I was walking on the road in a neighborhood. Wow, that's wild, dude. That's wild. And Sir Rep Bastard says, I have a mama bear and her cubs walking around my yard and down my driveway. I haven't. I've seen a bear across the road that way, across the road from us, across the highway in a big open field. I've seen lots of bears around here, but close to the house, closest I've seen is one out in the field. That was just after we moved here, like same month or whatever, August or September 2015. And but I have seen a wolf. Seen a wolf. My son's also seen a wolf. He was out smoking on my oldest boy. This was a few years back. We've been here 10 years. So it's probably about 8 years ago. 7, 8 years ago. And he was out smoking on the deck late at night. And he looks over into the driveway. And there's a wolf sitting there staring at him. And he says, I'm out of here. He gets up. He left a cigarette on the deck, like on the edge of the deck. When I went out in the morning, they could see the cigarette sitting there and it burnt down and it burnt a little bit on the wood. Good thing it didn't burn the deck down. But yeah, he was out of there right quick, right? And then I've seen him. That was like late night, but I've seen a wolf like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 3 or 4 in the afternoon, come out from the bush behind us here, walk along the road in front of our house. Like our property is rectangular like this, and there's the main highway here. Then there's our road, Hilltop Road, and then on the other side of our property is Hilltop Road. Hilltop Road comes like this and then goes off to a T, continues one way to the arena that you can see sometimes from my place when I'm doing video or pictures, and the other way goes down dead end, but there's a bunch of houses down there. A lot more than what used to be here when I first moved here. There's cars going back and forth all day long here now. Jeez. Crazy. But this wolf comes out from the bush behind us over. Where's the side? Yeah, from over here, walks along the road in front of our house, rounds the corner, goes along the edge of the highway, along the edge of our property, edge of the neighbors, and goes off kitty corner, back out to the bush across the road. But it looked like a mangy thing. It didn't look like it belongs walking around out where it was. We never did get to the weather, did we? The forgetful stoner strikes the ultimate strike here. We never did the weather. We've been chilling, chatting the whole time. I've been having a great time. And Winnie doesn't back down, right? Right? Bear visit happens in the back, and Winnie doesn't back down. Yeah, I don't know what my dog, I don't know what she'd do if she came across a bear or saw a bear. Like if she was in the house, saw a bear, she'd go she'd lose herself. She'd lose herself. Like she'd go barking like crazy. She'd be like trying to get through the wall to get out there. So if she got out there with a bear, I think she'd get knocked up quite a bit, but I think she'd give the bear a good run for its money. I really do. But doesn't take much for a bear to just do one swipe and then the dog's down. And I don't even want to think about that. We've had her 9 years now. But that's the reality, though, when you live out where we live, right? We don't live right in the middle of the city. But again, as I said, I'd rather deal with the wild animals out in the bush here than the wild animals in the city. Any day, hands down. Any day. So, folks, we're going to do the weather. We're going to do the weather before we get on out of here. And, but not before. For this, where is it? Not before this. It's now time for your morning weather report on Rise and Shine. It's marijuana time. All right, folks. So it is now for your morning weather report. So in Ornstein, Ontario, it is currently -1 degree. And yes, folks, that says snow. You can see the snow falling in the background on the app. And it is, so -1 feels like -6, going up to a high of 4 today. And currently snowing. And did I show you that? Yes, I did show you the picture, the video that I took this morning. You can see a little light dusting of snow on the ground. Here's our morning forecast. Snow's going to stop soon, but then be overcast, cool for the day, for the morning. And where are we at after that? Sun's going to make a little peek out a little bit later, but going to continue to be cloudy through in the afternoon. But then late in the afternoon, evening, the sun's going to peek out, or evening rather. 6 p.m., 6 to 7 type of thing. 6, 7, 8 o'clock. But then it's going cold tonight. Look at that. -5. -5 feeling like -6. -6 feeling like -9. And then tomorrow, here we'll go to the 14-day forecast. Tomorrow, we got a high of 9 and sunny, just pure gorgeous sunshine. And then 10 degrees with some rain on Friday. And look at that, 10, 9. Few cooler nights where it's about 2. But look at that, 14s. And 2 weeks out takes us to April 30th. Almost one more day. When we report in with the weather tomorrow morning, it'll be 2 weeks to the end of April. So I'm excited for the nice weather to finally arrive. I feel like a bear myself coming out of hibernation. When it's nice out, I spend about 90% of my time outside. And Aaron Drake says a black bear done some pretty nasty damage to my uncle's Siberian Husky, and it was a black bear, right? We got Shane Garley in the house. Good morning, brother. Good morning. And Mikey says, have a great day today, folks. Remember, it's hump day, the last day of work tomorrow. That's right. Good Friday on Friday. Most people, a lot of people have it off, right? Not everyone, but I'll be here Friday night doing the IWK 710 Daily Sesh again. Aaron says 1 degree, high of 6 degrees today. Wind chill -3, wind speed 25.5 kilometers per hour. That's wet and cloudy. What is the wind speed here right now? Wind speed here is 16 kilometers an hour out of the northwest with gusts up to 23 kilometers per hour. And sunrise 6:31 a.m. and sunset 8:07 p.m. 81% humidity. And the barometric pressure is 100.7 kilopascals and rising. So, anyways, folks, that is your morning weather report. And I think what we're going to do is when this song's over, we've got another minute or another couple of minutes on it. When it's over, we're going to do the Rise and Shine theme song. And then we'll be out of here in a few minutes after that. -2 here in Scudsbury. Great. I am so looking forward to the warm weather being here for good. We had a couple of nice days the other day, like 14, 15, 16 degrees we hit one day. Gorgeous. I wore shorts 2 days in a row, sitting out on the deck. We got our good brother Ted Hanser in the house. Good morning. Ted Hanser of Tedibles. That is with a Z or a Z, depending on where you're from. There you go. Tedibles. Talking about bears. Look at that big bear. Bear and his buds, right? A bear and his buds. And we got this. There we go. More cool swag from Tedibles. And I do have a beer koozie as well. Or a can koozie. It's somewhere. I think it's up on there. I have it. It's or in my drawer here. So, anyways, good morning, Ted. Good morning. I'll put that back up later. I can't reach it. And we got Darren saying good morning. Wow, black bear nasty, right? Happy hump day. Yeah, my uncle had to pay a pretty hefty veterinarian bill. I bet, dude. I bet. Hey, Aaron, how's your tooth doing today? Hopefully much better. But you're here. Sorry you missed yesterday's show. We'll cover your stuff that you sent, a grower showcase. We'll cover that. If you're gonna maybe the koozie. Mod the koozie. Oh, mod the koozie to fit your bong. Actually, I could probably. I don't know. I might be able to do that. I might be able to do it, but I'd have to I'd have to cut it. Oh, I could do it with Velcro. I could put some Velcro on. So I'd have to cut it to get it through the. But that'd be cool. That'd be cool. April showers bring May flowers, right? And Frogfather says, good day, Ron. Have a safe one and have fun with the Canada Cruiser at the dump run. Great. I never ended up going to the dump last Saturday like I said I was going to. Right now we're on winter hours. Dump's only open Wednesdays and Saturdays and holiday Mondays because we're a tourist area, so they allow for people to come up here and have a place to dump their garbage before going back down south or wherever they're from. More so in the summertime, our population like doubles up here. We got people as far south as like Pennsylvania, Ohio, Michigan. They've been coming up to this area for years. Like they've got cottages that they either own or they rent, right? My tooth doesn't hurt, but there's a swelling in my gum, which means infection. Definitely going to need antibiotics, right? Well, hopefully it's on the mend soon, because tooth pain or mouth pain is never any fun. Any kind of pain is never any fun, but tooth or mouth pain really just kind of really takes you out. If you got a sore finger, a sore knee, or sore foot, something, sore toe, like in Aaron's case, dropping beer mugs on his toe. Again, good thing that thing wasn't full of beer, right? Probably would have broke your toe. But where was it going with all that? Oh yeah, but mouth or tooth pain. And same thing with a migraine, like a low grade headache. You can kind of just muscle through things, right? But once that pain hits a certain threshold, you're done. You're down and out. My father just bought a place near Noble that goes from population about 20,000 in the surrounding area to 100,000 during the summer, right? It's crazy. Some of the tourist areas, how large the population can swell during the high seasons. I was talking to my dentist yesterday. I'm expecting a call soon. Right on. So again, hopefully you get all that sorted soon. And CBD works wonders on tooth pain, right? That's what I've always heard. And that's good to hear. My toe is slowly healing, right? So don't be going dropping any beer mugs again on your toes. Nobody better be doing that. So anyways, folks, I guess that time has come again where we got to say goodbye. And so what do we got coming on up today? Today is Wednesday. So we got Sir Steve-O in the house tonight on the IWK 710 Daily Sesh at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Always a great time with Sir Steve-O on. And now let me take a look. For Peace News and Views tonight at 8 p.m., it's a panel discussion. Now, I'm just looking at here. I am going to be joining the panel discussion tonight. We got, so here tonight on Peace News and Views, joint hosts Sir Steve-O and Kim Cooper host another panel discussion. This month, we are chatting about 420, past and present on NOK Network. Gord Hayes, Little Boxes, Ron McNabb, Hobbies Puppets, Sandy Lepp, and Josh White are in for our chat on 420. The origins, past events, upcoming events, and the evolution of the protest. Our gatherings shrinking with the onset of our gatherings shrinking with the onset of legalization. Why do protests need to continue in the face of legalization? Can the annual gathering shift to celebration where acceptance is had? This and more on our 420 panel discussion with Sir Steve-O, Kim Cooper, and guests. It's going to be a great show tonight. And of course, make sure to join Sir Steve-O and Kim Cooper tonight for their 420 panel discussion on NOK Network streaming sites, including Facebook, Rumble, LinkedIn, YouTube, X, or on our webpage as well. And that is www.noktnetwork.com. And this show is all happening tonight, Wednesday, April the 16th, 2025 at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So it's going to be a great show. And be sure to tune in. And Aaron says, my CVI slows down healing under my knees, right? So hope all that gets sorted out for you soon, dude, because it's not easy. It's not easy. And but at least you are able to grow some nice fire dank, nice great medicine, right? That takes care of most of your needs, and at the same time gives you something to do, right? And I've been enjoying showing your grow off to everyone. It's on Grow 420. I don't always like it being just my grow. I'm not just promoting my grow. I want to share everybody's grow. I want to share it out to everyone, right? It's all about sending those good vibes out to everyone, right? Sharing is caring. Patience helping patience. Each one teach one. So anyways, folks, we got to get on out of here now. And so again, those two shows coming on up tonight. And then, of course, we'll be back again tomorrow morning for another great episode of Rise and Shine. It's marijuana time right here on NOK Network, your morning wake and bake show. We'll be returning tomorrow, Thursday, April the 17th, rather, for episode 165. So you all have a great day, shall you? And Aaron says, so far this morning, no problems, though. We're right on. That's great to hear. Great to hear. So anyways, you guys all take care. Stay happy. Stay healthy. Stay high. I don't think I'm missing anything here. I think I've got everything. I think I covered everything I wanted to do. Anyways, cheers, everyone. We'll have this one last toke. We'll bring up the dual cam setup. And Shane Garley is saying, have a great day, everyone. You too, Shane. You have a great, amazing, blazing day. I hope everyone has an amazing, blazing day today. And have a good rest of your morning, Ron, and everyone. You too. And thank you all again for coming out, tuning in this morning. And so here we go. What do we say? Fire in the bowl. Cheers. All right. Have a great day, everyone. And one last word. Oh, yeah. Peace.
Woo-hoo-hoo!